Today we are going to start with class 9 chapter 1 India size and location part 2. In the previous video we have studied about the location of India. In this part we are going to study the size of India. The total geographical area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer. If we convert in kilometers, it is 32,87,263 square kilometer. In terms of area, India is 7th largest country. This area accounts for 2.4% of the world's total area, which means out of the total land area available on the earth, India has 2.4% of it. The countries larger than India are Russia, Canada, United States of America, China, Brazil, and Australia. India's land boundary is 15,200 km and the total coastline is about 7,517 km. That is including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands. Here, land boundary means the land boundary which we are sharing with other countries. We will see in the later part with which countries we share the land borders. Now, the coastline is also a border. There also we have to do policing, that is deploy army, navy for our protection. So, this is the 7,517 km approximately. This includes the coastline of the India and the island groups too. So, from this map, we can see that India is bounded by young fold mountains in the northwest, north, and northeast. Now, which are these mountains? These are Himalayan mountains. And why did we call it as young fold mountains? That we are going to study in the next chapter. And when we come towards south, that is from approximately 22 degrees north downwards, we have peninsular part. What is peninsula? It is a landmass which is being surrounded by water from three sides. This part is tapering into a water body, that is Indian Ocean, and dividing the water into two separate water bodies. In east, it is Bay of Bengal, and west, it is Arabian Sea, and to the south, it is the Indian Ocean. The central location in southern Asia at the head of Indian Ocean makes India favorably situated on the world's highway of trade and commerce. It was because of this location that India was invaded by tribes, Arabs, and the Europeans, including the Romans from ancient time. India had also trade and commercial relations with other parts of the world from ancient time. Even today, India is well connected by sea and air routes with the Southeast Asia, Europe, North America, South America, as well as Australia and New Zealand. Now, if you see the figure, you will see that the latitudinal extent is from 8 degrees 4 minutes north to 37 degrees 6 minutes north, which is about 30 degrees. And if you see the longitude, it is 68 degrees 7 minutes and 97 degrees 25 minutes east. Even that is about 30 degrees. That means both are approximately the same. Still, the east-west extent appears to be smaller as compared to north-south. Why? What is the reason? That is because the distance between two latitudes is always same, that is 111 kilometers. But the distance between two longitude is the maximum on the equator and starts decreasing towards the poles. The latitudes do not meet each other, whereas all the longitudes meet at the poles. The earth rotates and this causes day and night. You know this. The earth rotates from west to east. That is why we see the sun rising from east, right? And you know that every longitude faces the overhead sun once in 24 hours. And our great grandfathers used to calculate the time according to the shadow, and that is how it used to work. But if you see our east, that is at 97 degrees 25 minutes east at Arunachal Pradesh, the sun will rise first, and at Gujarat it rises almost after 2 hours. Why it is? It is because there is a difference of 30 degrees longitudes, and there is a difference of about 4 minutes between two longitudes. That means if the sun rises at 7 am in Arunachal Pradesh, it will rise at 9 am in Gujarat. And if you fix our watch according to this, there will be a lot of confusion about train timings, flight timings, TV program timings. So, to avoid all these confusion, a standard meridian is fixed for India. That is at 82 degrees and a half east, which passes through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh. The standard meridian of India is fixed for the purpose of fixing standard time. In the next video, we will see how the standard time is fixed for any country. You have studied this in standard 6, but we need to revise a little. So now in this video, I'll be giving you some questions which will be asked for 1 marks or for your MCQs. So keep a note of that. What is the total area of the Indian landmass? Question 2. Which countries are bigger than India in size? Question 3. What is the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands? Question 4. Which two seas are located around India? Question 5. What is the time lag between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh? Question 6. From where does standard meridian pass through India? Question 7. What is the standard meridian of India?